Okay. Just checking if there's any feedback. Sorry, if there is actually any feedback, there might be just a little bit in a moment. Oh, there we are. Okay, I'm confident that's coming through. Right, let's go live. It's gonna be a short one today, Leaves. So I just been fiddling away in Blender, and I was like, do you know what, actually, do a stream out of this, couldn't I? But here we go. Let's do a stream. Great, I haven't streamed for a while, sorry about that, been incredibly busy. Been through some rough times recently, won't go into that, not here to depress you, so, but yeah, onwards. So we're making a sofa. So these are the sort of the grey box sofas that I created yesterday. And they look rubbish. The textures I think are okay, but the actual sofas themselves aren't looking good. And I don't particularly want to run off to an asset store and start important things, not that I'm against people doing that, but I just like to think I can do it better. Let's pause here. Let me just scale this on the y-axis wheel. Anyways, Zach, by the way, please feel free to say hello. I am mostly friendly. Mostly. I will check the chat as well. Let me just turn myself around a sec so we can see. There we go, I can actually see everything there. Perfect. So, I have no idea how many people are watching, to be honest, but yeah, like I said, if you're there, just say hello. So these are some nice squishy sofas. I need to put some arms on these as well, okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna duplicate that. Oh, it's not a silent stream. I just noticed I've got a thingy on over here. It's like, oh, wow. No, didn't mean to see that. Hello. So not a silent stream. Get rid of that. Make sure that is invisible. Perfect. Oh, what else was there? Oh, let's see. Right. Thankfully, there's no feedback or any other issues, dudes. Okay, so these are new sofa pieces that we're seeing just here. Just put the controllers out a little bit. Oh, pull myself closer. Wonderful. Should probably be doing a standing up, actually. I haven't really used the stand desk that much in stand-up position for a little while. Been doing a lot more exercise on the... Yeah, I've been using FitXR, which for years I've been decrying that, you know, it's super expensive and stuff. And actually, you know what? If you just get on with it, it's actually pretty good. And I did play Les Mills Body Combat a little bit today as well, just to do end of side by side. I've uploaded those videos to my FitXR and Chill page, so if anyone's actually interested in sort of seeing that, please feel free to check that out. Make sure you drop a like and a subscribe as well. That would be massively appreciated. Thank you. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate. Just make sure I haven't got already a duplicate here. The cat being. No, that's looking okay. So if we're gonna make a cushion in a sec, guys. We're gonna use a bit of cloth physics to generate a really nice looking cushion. We'll see how that one turns out. But hopefully this isn't going to kill my capacity, but let's find out. So I just duplicated this array of cushions, but I'm going to bring it back to not an array. So I'm going to just click the X button there, and I'm going to just bring this across to here. I'm going to view it from above. Well, I'm going to rotate it, mind you, raise it, okay? And then I'm going to pull this over here. I'm this Lufa. This is probably not the right way to do it. I'm selecting faces. I don't think that's what. Wow, that's some intelligent. Okay, but what? Okay. Why not straight here? Oh, I guess it's an angle, isn't it? Oh, it is. Yeah, okay, I need to fix that. So that's where it can look right. So if I just rotate from this angle, okay? Doesn't need to be exact. There and thereabouts, okay? In fact, you know what? Because I haven't applied any rotations yet, I can just say 90 there. That should straighten it absolutely bob on. So that's good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that and pull it out on the x-axis just... Well, I would, until you allow me, hang on, just... So in edit mode, oh shit, go up to Z, select these, and then we're gonna go, okay, so if I just pull that out, oh no, not on the X, it's going on the Y, my bad, sorry. Why is that not expanded on Y? It's crazy. How about this? Oh, I see. It's because I'm using local axis at the top. It's behaving as it should. I'm a dumbass. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just pull that downwards to about, yeah, okay. And then I'm going to pull this sort of backwards here. Yeah. A little off. I want to scale this. Now, the scale's difficult to work out what I need to do because, oh, I see. Here we scale it on this red is X, okay? So if I just scale on the X, well, I'm going to scale it on the, I think it's Y that's going up and down here. Not normally, but then just pull it like that, just to give it some substance. And then if I just sort of like pull it inward here, I don't know, how's that looking on the side? Not too bad, but greatest thing. I've seen worse. Okay, so if I now, I'm gonna array this so that if I need to adjust it, I can come back and do that. So if I say add modifier, generate, array, yeah, count 2 is fine. The X you can see with the default has gone backwards, so it's not the X I want. Probably gonna be, well, I want to say the Z, but it doesn't seem right, but we'll try it. Nothing to lose here. Cool. Oh, anyone out there? Well, lots of viewers, no one talking. Great. Cool. Alright, so if I now say factor on the Y, let's just... No, it was Z below string, wasn't it? So let's kick on Z. Yeah, that's the right one. So all I can do now is I can actually just get, this. Right, this. Is it K? This is where it goes wrong. Nope. Is it N? Is it tab? Oh, I don't fucking know. I can't remember. Oh, whatever. So if I now just pull this sort. Oh, shit. If I now pull this, there we go, we're getting there. Sorry. It's been a little while, I'm gonna be honest. I've had where have I been? I've had a couple of weeks off. I'm gonna be honest, I was working so fast and furious and everything, doing videos, doing the streaming, building the LOSers, throwing parties. I gotta be honest, it kinda got to me after all. Bit much. It's a bit of warring. When you're losing sleep because you're just too busy all the damn time, it's time to scale back just a bit. Yeah, stop. You just have to give yourself a little break. Okay. So I think that's okay for a simple sofa. I'm alright with that. It's very simple. The next thing we're going to do now is we're going to come in and create a cushion. Just make sure we're in object mode. So we set to make a cushion in like 1 minute, guys. Ready for this? So I've got my cursor here and want to bring in a new cube. Whoa, Nelly. Actually, I don't want to do a cube. No. For a cushion, it would be more appropriate actually to bring in a plane. So we bring in a plane. Scale this backwards, okay? I'm just gonna press the old full stop button, or period if you're American. Well, a period means something quite different in the UK. We call it a full stop. So that's my plane. And now I'm going to... What should I do? I think actually I'm gonna do... subdivide actually. I had it rumored that Control and 2 at there. No. Yes! Oh! Yes it did! But I want to do that, I think, simple. Like that. So it levels viewpoints. Do you know what? I think that's probably okay. Now I want to apply a modifier. And that modifier... Sorry, I automate the way because it's kind of covering the screen. That worked. And there we go. Okay, so... what we have here is we're going to add another modifier, which is going to be solidify, I believe. So solidify will turn the plane into an actual structure, which is nice. We can that fakeness. level. And I'll be honest, this is the first time I'm trying this. I'm just like, logically in my head, it makes sense. But for now, applying physics to Gary Clough physics, okay? And here's where the magic should happen. This is going to be quite difficult to see for now, but I just thought I'll put on. That did work, I'm so sorry. On up there, and if we just press this button again. So what we need to find is anger pressure. We're gonna add that to say number 2 or 3. There's no real right answer here. And then under field weights, we need to make sure gravity is not set to anything at all, so it doesn't sort of get dragged downwards or upwards or whatever. So how you doing? I am making the logs. Sorry, Soph, I'm not watching the chat too hard at the moment, but I'm getting there. So, yeah, whoa, look at that. So that, look at that, do you see that? That puffed up like a right old marshmallow man. So what I need to do now is, if I just, F3 that, yep, and we're gonna say shade smooth, okay? We'll worry about recalculating normals towards the end, okay? That's sort of 13 touch level stuff. And with the subdivision, I do want to smart that one. So if I say, yeah, let's take that right up to maybe 5. And let's see what happens now when we simulate that. How? That is a bouncy cushion, guys. That's a bouncy cushion. Love it. So what we're doing there is we're actually baking a collider effect. Now, I think as a cushion goes, that's quite fun, right? It can be squashed down, I think. That's fine. But let's see if we trace it back to the collision baking, back to the start. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. So it's gonna be crappy with this that. You give it time to bake out, and then you get to about that point, maybe. You gotta watch out for really bad looking creases. Like these are still quite blocky up here. I'm not a fan of that. So if I just let it. More, there we go. Okay, how's the thickness on that? Again, I can switch away, that's not a problem. So I think I'm okay with that, but I'm a little worried about the number of faces in it. I mean, it's quite a high poly cushion. I'm used to working with low polys because I like to keep my objects light. I mean, like, to be honest, I've seen work. That might have to do. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. There's no weird tearing going on in here. That's the main thing. I'm going to apply these. So if I just apply, and apply, we now have a baked cushion. And baked cushion. That sounds really funny. Right. You go from a table to a cushion. It's honestly, this is the power of Blender. Like, it's you understand the principles of it, and then you sort of move on to the more advanced stuff. You find there's just a lot of things that assist you. And here, so if I just scale that cushion, but only on the Z-axis to bring it in, so that now makes it a bit of a flat cushion. And it's kind of not doing the job right. Kind of doing the job. And I wonder now, what could I do? Could I generate maybe a decimation? So decimation brings the number of vertices, all these little sort of like points that make where the lines cross, vertices. So what I can do is I can sort of turn that ratio right down. You'll be able to see, like, it destroys it, but it creates less actual shapes that it has to render about, which if I just flick this back to here, so watching the actual wireframe is one thing, but when you actually look at it from right side, like if I take this like right down, you see that ratio 0 turns into a triangle. But if I take that up just slightly, you'll see. And why do I do this? Well, if I take the ratio down enough that you can't notice the compromise on visual fidelity, I've now got an object that is far less complex. And so I can have far more of them, because that's less faces that are being rendered by. That's super important. Made that pretty triangulated, to be honest. Let's just tick that box. So triangulate makes sure that the solvent turns all of these faces into triangles, which when you're importing into a game engine can be incredibly important, to be honest. Not all. Cool. Alright. There The problem is everything looks okay in here, but when you import it into a game engine, you might find it might look a little bit distorted. But I think to go as a compromise, that could be okay. I mean, the only problem is if you over decimate an object, the lighting can look a bit funny on it. So this could go, this could go either way. If there's a sort of there's a natural sort of, see, that's it, full detail, and when we do that, we end up with that. I don't know, I kind of, because I'm going to import this as one object, to re-import it isn't going to be too much trouble if I need to change it. So I'm sort of tempted to leave it as sort of quite high poly for now, and not risk all the weird lighting sort of crap. Yeah, okay, alright, that's fine. So this is a short stream, I'm not going to go through the full ins and outs of that. Thank you, chat. Bye. So, right. Right, yeah, I feel like I want to take a risk here. So what I do is I'm going to flip back to sort of the scene materials, and then we're gonna quickly UV map the sofa, okay? So again, these are the grey boxes that some of you may have seen yesterday if you were lucky enough to see it where it got turned on. I kind of screwed things up a bit, but I'm going to use the same texture that I've got here. The words I think will be used for side tables. I haven't done one of those yet, but that will be coming. And the idea is I can just make these as separate objects and import them. And actually build sofas inside Horizon itself, so actually good. There will be some sort of fancy custom chairs as well. It does take a lot more thought doing it in Blender than it did in Horizon. Especially with the texture, we'll get that bit right. So, where are we going now? So if we go to the UV, no, let's go into the materials panel. So that's this little pink thingy down here. And then if I select, I think it's not beige carpet. I don't know what I called it. It's like fabric something. I can't remember. Actually, can't remember. Can I stitch? White fabric. I think that's the one. Oh, wait a sec. We're just going to save that. So I can see the white fabric here that's coming through. It does look a little bit distorted, to be honest. Especially on the sides. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to say UV Smart Amy Project and see what happens when I do that. That may fix it, it may not. Correct mistake, I do that. So you can see the resolution on that, on the side parts, is quite high. That's not really what I want. So I'm going to play with different UV mapping options. If I say, I suppose seams could save that. I just can't. But if I say unwrap on that, what does that do? Ooh. I think seaming is the way. Somebody once told me if you can master seaming, you've basically nailed it. Yeah. Should we do that? Time is it, guys? Oh, I had a Jamaican curry for tea tonight. Very nice. The guy, it was a mutton curry, which most people might turn their nose up at mutton, but I gotta be honest, it's got a stronger taste than lamb. I quite like it. I do quite like it. Now, hang on. There are lots of little hidden select modes up here, and I'm gonna just see if there's select similar direction. Oh, Jesus, no, that's not what I wanted. I really... Oh, clap. So suddenly that started working. That's the loop select, I believe. Come on now. And then just press the full stop button on the number pads, which allows me to then actually curl around the object, which is not always. Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's now working. Cool. Oops. Try it. So, 1, 2. I've not done a massive amount with seams, to be honest, but I kind of understand the fundamentals of them, and they are the key to good UV mapping, amongst other things. They help the UV mapper to work out where... Oh shit. I'll do that now. You want now? Oh, that. Yeah, there we go. Great, we got that one as well. Section. So if I just say, right, can I right click on this? I can. Okay, so mark scene. Perfect. So I've now basically given it the directives. These are the scenes. So let's see what happens if I say new V and wrap. Nothing at all. New V. Smart UV project. Brilliant. Absolutely fuck all. Okay, this is going well. UV. Hue protection. No. UV. Solar protection. I'm just trying them all, to be honest. I think. Right, map pack. I do have a tool for doing this, actually, and I promise you to use that. Yeah. Let's use that tool. Is it no linear? Look at plasticity, screencast key. Let's have a look. If I go into edit and preferences and the add-ons, I did buy something. It's called UV Pack Master. That's the one. So if I go into UV editing, make sure I've got that object selected, okay? So the problem is now, because I've used that object and duplicated it everywhere, I'm going to have to get this formula right and then solve it in every object, which is a bit of a pain in the bum, but it is what it is. Right, so you can see here's my UV. If I go over here, UV Pack Master. So let's just try putting this down. Okay, single tile. I need to just make sure I've got the right thing selected here. So it's fabric. I thought beige fabric. Hi. White fabric. Cool. Right. So I'm gonna say. Left it. Symbol tile. If I go in here. Oh. No. Yeah. Okay. And then we're gonna say. No UV base faces is selected. Okay, so if we do that, fold again. If we say pack, what happens? So it reckons the packing was done, but to be honest, that is some bullshit. I wonder if it's because I've got it scaled. Let me just control A that. So if I say scale, and then if we try it again, so I admit that this is an area I'm a little bit weak on, as you can probably see from the basement textures. Thank you, Rob Hill. Thank you very much for the subscription. Okay. So we are in object mode. I need to come in here, select things. Okay. And here, select all. And we're going to say UV, smart UV project. That's what happens. There we go. Okay, so I think with the scene has now helped that to get that bit right, which is cool. And that's now looking a lot healthier. Look, that's pretty spiffy on the scale of things. So now, bad news, and I have to do it on everything else. Not looking forward to this. But you know, you live, you learn. Anyway, so if I need to just jump back to here a sec. Actually, I wonder, have I been overcomplicating this? If I apply the scale, and I kick that, and I apply the scale, and I kick this, I hope I just kicked right somewhere. Miss, I need to apply the scale. So let's see what happens when I right. I need to assign material to it, don't I? So the material I want is going to be your white fabric. Okay. And select all. UV swap, UV project. Wonderful. Just seems a bit bigger than it should be, but Is it really behaving as well? Let's have a quick look. I mean, it seems to be right. So if you're right, okay, I'm okay with that. So let's do the same here. So if we say yes, UV, spot UV project, let's just do that. Let's do them all of them just while I'm in the right mood. UV, spot UV project, right. If we do them all, it should assume the right things. Yeah, spot, yeah. Really fancy some ice cream right now. Would be nice. Bye, dudes. How you doing? So now we're just going to go in here. We're going to apply the material. So that's going to be white fabric. Let's go with Animal Electorate white fabric and see if that has come out okay. I'll check it thoroughly in a sec. We're going to say, boom, white fabric. Right. But actually, I'm just going to quickly save that. I'm a little bit nervous about not saving often. Let's see, I've probably only got about 10 minutes after the stream, guys. I just wanted to do something. So these are not meant as tutorials. They're just sort of like the right excuse to keep me focused while actually working. And if people want to say hello, they can. They're curious. They can see what I'm doing. Smart. We've done that. I need to assign the material here. So I take this to white liquid. I just need to clean up these things. I've got so many copies of worn marble. Need some rationalization. So white fabric. And if it's come over here, let's have a little look. I mean, that hasn't gone down well at all. UV, that's it. Spot UV protect. No, okay. I'm gonna try seaming this because this is an odd shape in fairness. So to seam, we need to shift it out, click. If you're very careful how we're doing this, I'm actually going to turn off the X-ray because there's more risk of me ticking through. I'm selecting too much. So there we go. 1, 2. Oops, I need to just center myself around that object. Oh, look at this. I've somehow selected 2 random things. Not what I intended, so. Right, let's come out here. Oops, oh no, come on now. See through them with the 10 on X-rays there. I'll be very careful. I click, that's done the job, great. Now it's come back there and do this one. Okay, let me see it. This was the one. Yes, good. You can select that as well, just while I've got the X-ray on, that's a good idea. Oh shit. Okay. You can see why it's good to keep your core object quite low in terms of vertices, because it makes this process less of a nightmare. Yeah, do use modifiers and don't apply them to the last possible step. Unlike me here, but there are reasons for that. So, okay, cool. Wow, that's fine. So I'm gonna just right click here and I'm gonna say mark seam, okay? And now we're gonna come out of here and I'm gonna say, oh no, I'm going here and we say UV, smart UV project. And that definitely has made a difference, but let's have a little look at what kind of difference that's made. So if we turn off X-ray. So that, I'm not super happy with the way that looks, to be honest. It doesn't look good. Because if you look at it compared to the bits above, it's stretched, right? That for me is a problem. So if I control A, do that on scale, I guess. Yeah. Now, if I jump across to UV editing, oops, make sure I'm in the right thing. What my is it? Yeah, that is the right thing. That's fine. So if I A, I'm gonna say pack. No UV base select. Let's try again. It still looks like absolute bullshit. I'm gonna be honest. That is not fun. Let's try some variations. If I say like shield project, what's that do? I mean, that's actually okay. Team project does seem to work on that, but it's not quite scaled right. So if I take this upward, let it go. Go a bit better way to do this. I'd love to go on like a sort of a UV mapping masterclass at some point, where I learn this crap. But for now, that will have to do, guys. I'm sure there's a really neat way to do it. Fact, I'm willing to risk this. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. So if I tab and A, I'm going to say pack. Oh, no space to pack all islands. Ah, okay. Well, yeah, it's not tightest object in anime. Oh, yeah. What I have to do, guys, might have to do it's stuff. Oh, hi there, Jeremy Hunt. How you doing? And hello, father of two. Welcome back. Okay. And if you're enjoying it, please do feel free to follow me on my YouTube channel. That's where a lot of my content's going these days. I also post to Instagram if anyone fancies it. Instagram tends to get the stuff first. But I do have a lot of stuff actually I need to upload to take up on Instagram, please. Yeah, I haven't done that yet. I'll do that before I open the Lotus in 1.5 hours. The address for the Lotus, by the way, if anyone's watching, is right in the bottom of this video. It is https whitelotus.club. It will be opening in an hour and a half. 8 p.m. tonight is the time. So if you do want to sort of mingle, socialize, this stuff won't be published in time for that, I don't think. I'm still trying to ramp myself back up to full speed. Having to train my mind to actually focus on things. Challenge. White fabric. So we're gonna go in here, have a little look. Just gotta quickly save that. That's come out okay, look. Oh, no, maybe not. Not on the sides. I know that's what I would best admit. So if I we're gonna try doing UV. And let's just see what happens here. Oh, that's really snaffed it. I'm gonna just something I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure I got modifiers. I guess doing like decimation should be a little lower. Yeah, let's just do that. Don't apply it now. I want to apply the decimation. There we go. So if I now look in here, UV, so UVQ projection seems to have sort of done an okay job there. So like, I mean, obviously less. So I'm going to just quickly on this recalculate. I need to move my button out the way. Let me just move back a sec. Oh, yeah, that's that. So if I just jump back to layout a second, and then go over here again. Boom. I kind of feel like this should be a different color, but I won't worry about that another time. Okay. If I just scale that down a bit, it kind of looks a bit like a shuriken. Shuriken. You know, those things that ninjas throw. It's just better. I just G that and move it over here. we must scale it inwards, and then we're going to count down. As you know, I'm going to assemble that separately. So every sofa will have different arrangements of cushions on it, I think. Yeah. Like nice. Well, I am not tired. That's good. That seems like the right height. It's the right sort of shape, I guess. You know, it's not a professional model, but then I'm not a professional, so good. There we go. At least I can say I made it. That's the. For me, that's a big thing. I want to sit back and just say, yeah, I made that. You know, it's kind of important. It's how we get better at things. Right. What the hell was I doing, guys? I had a plan. Oh, yeah, I was ending the stream. Ha! There we go. Cool, right. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. You've all been absolutely wonderful. And, like I say, the Lotus will open in 1.5 hours. I just wanted to get a stream out there. Do some stuff. Oh, dear. I do fancy a glass of wine, but I really shouldn't. I know. Okay, anyway, I ran the stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Hope that was okay. Yeah. Kind of fancy doing another XR session, actually. I won't record it, though. Yeah. Well, actually, there's a game on the store. There's a game on the store, and I can't remember. It's like Shard Quest. I think it's called Shard Quest. And on there you can, it's like a fantasy game, but it's like geared around fitness. I think I can go buy that. It's not expensive. That's the thing I love about all these sort of MetaQuest games now, the ones that are sort of, now the store is matured, and a lot of the sort of the short form games are a lot cheaper now, but they're sort of like 5-7 quid. I think that's keeping things honest, because it used to be like every single game, no matter how simple, was like 30 or 40 quid, and it's nice to see those prices are coming down. That's really going to drive for technology, knowing that, you know, people can come on here and just pick up things for next to nothing and have these great experiences. For doing a shower at some point as well, because I'm quite thinking, I did two videos on YouTube earlier. One of them was a Fit XR 40-minute session that was followed by just a very quick 10-minute Les Mills, just because I haven't played that in like 6 months. I was buying all the DLCs and I wasn't playing it. Yeah, I want to spend a bit more time off Horizon Worlds, just enjoying the sort of exercise style apps that get you up and moving. I think that's going to be so important. This year, it's not a New Year's resolution. I decided some years ago that I was going to go from being quite unfit to very fit, and it worked. It was when I changed a lot of things, and I carried that on and made it even better for 2 years. Then I fell off the wagon, guys. I fell off the wagon, and under the air. I'm an idiot, but after a year of being off the wagon, I think it's about damn time I got back on. Yeah, watch the space I get. Yeah, so that's the point when the Fit XR broadcast is that I'm doing these things just to prove to myself that I can stick to them for 30 days initially. I'll carry on past that, that's the plan, but once I know I reach 30 days, I know I'm serious about it, so okay, right, stream ended. Thank you so much, everyone. I will see you later. Take care of yourselves. Love each other. Be nice to each other. Support each other, etc., etc. Bye-bye.